prophetic intelligence. Every minister, regardless your calling, you may be an evangelist, a teacher, a pastor, an apostle, please desire to receive the prophetic. The prophetic is one component of ministry that makes ministry easier. People that operate in the prophetic are likely to survive certain dangers that may take some people unaware. Prophetic intelligence is an ability to hear the voice of God, understand the voice of God, and also execute. Ability to understand, ability to hear, and ability to execute the voice of God. The prophetic demands to be very sharp. You can't operate in the prophetic if you're not sharp. Now you need to understand that when you're prophesying somebody, you are provoking demons, you are irritating them. So it is very, very much important to understand that in the prophetic, demons are not happy once you begin to expose them. You should learn to cut prophecies to people who are not responding well to the prophetic. You should not kill yourself, continue prophesying the person who's not responding. Because prophesying to a person who is not responding will kill other people's faith. So there are people during prophecy who can be used by demons to disturb the flow of the prophetic. So every prophet must understand how to hear God's voice. And not just how to hear the voice of God, also how to understand the voice of God. And not just understanding the voice of God, also how to execute. Many people are good by hearing the voice of God, but they are not good to understand what they heard. Some understand after hearing, but they don't know how to execute it. It's very possible to hear the prophetic word or to receive the prophetic word without knowing the right person to speak to. So some people will receive the prophetic word, understand it, and give that prophecy to a wrong person. In the prophetic, it's very, very much important to make sure that you know how to deliver the prophetic word to the right candidate. Prophetic intelligence is an ability to hear God's voice, understand it, and execute it. In other words, execution is application. This is the point of release. Here, you release it. It's not everything that you see on the person you should say. Some things can be handled in the prophetic, but something can be handled through laying of hands. And in the prophetic, avoid sounding accurate. Avoid impressing people. This is a serious business. The prophetic is a serious business. Never prophesy people to excite people. And now you begin to prophesy the color of somebody's boxer. It doesn't make you an accurate prophet. You may be a prophet, but that shows how narrow and shallow you are in the spirit. The realms of the spirit is like a storage. The realms of the spirit contains coordinates, address, locations, names, events, activities that has existed in the person's life, even patterns that has existed before the birth of the person. So when you hear somebody saying in the realms of the spirit, he's saying, I have entered into the person's storage. Everything that has existed before he was born and after birth. So you stand in the midst of details. When you say in the realms of the spirit, it means I'm standing in the realm where everything is visible to me. When you say I see, you are saying light has reached my understanding. In the realms of the spirit, I see. You are saying I am kept in a storage of information, and the light has reached to me, which means understanding has reached to me. This is what I see. The prophetic may be very exciting to the point that sometimes if you're not wise enough, you are going to leave out important things, important aspects in the person's life. At the end of the day, after prophesying the person, you need to bring solution. After prophesying the person, you must arrive at a certain point, and that is bringing answers or solution to the problem. Prophecy without direction is a mere entertainment. So at the end of the day, after prophesying, tell the person what the person needs to do to have an answer to the problem. Ladies and gentlemen, the prophetic is serious because it is a business of solving problems. You will be successful in life based on how many problems you will solve. You will be important based on how many problems you solve. In this kingdom, God loves us all, but it is your responsibility to be important. So after God loves you, you must seek knowledge. That knowledge is what will sustain you to become important. God loves everyone equally, but we are not equal when it comes to importance. So you become important based on how much you know. In this kingdom, it's a matter of knowledge. The more you know, the more you function.